Good morning, welcome to the class today. Hope you've had a lovely weekend and you are raring to go for this beautiful Monday morning. Oh, my daughter's just said that she needs to go to the toilet, so I'm going to rush her into the bathroom. I'm so sorry. And we'll get started with our breathing. So hands onto your lower abdominals and let's start with the breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Hands onto the lower belly, in through the nose and out through the mouth. So keep this going. When you're breathing out, your stomach's moving towards your spine. I'll have to go and just clean her in a second. But okay, hands a bit higher. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Now bring the arms down and get ready to do some arm movements. So inhale, bring the arms up. Arms come to the side. Arms come forward. Exhale out to the side. I'm so sorry. Inhale, arms lift up. And then exhale, bring the arms down in front. Now come up onto the balls of the feet. We stay lifted. Exhale to the side. Pasa la otro. Inhale, arms come forward. Exhaling out to the side. Inhale, arms move up. And then exhale, bring the arms down as you bend your knees. She's a little bit unwell today, so she's going to be a bit demanding, I think. That's the reason she's still here. And Ramiro's not here because he's taken Alva to school and Anna's decided to stay here, and then he's gone to the shops. Inhale, lift it up, bend down a little bit more, arms come down. Yeah, we were at the park on Thursday afternoon and there was a child just with a little bit of a runny nose, and I know it's not coronavirus because the parents of that child have been isolating just as much as we have here. Inhale up and come down a little bit. And that child's only like a 1-year-old, so it doesn't even go to school or childcare, nothing. Anyway, so Anna's had a bit of a runny nose. I'll come and see what you've written, Miss Grant. Hello. So yeah, we didn't leave the house yesterday, and I'm not letting her leave the house today just so that she stays warm. Inhale up. Asshole. Exhale to the side. Inhale forward. Good morning to you all. Hope you've had a lovely weekend. Exhale to the side. I'll come and, like I said, read what you've got to say when we move the screen down. Come on down. One more. Otro. Yo no puedo hacer nada ahorita. Actually, go. Arms come forward. Out to the side. Inhale, lifting up. And then exhale, come down the last time. Like, Jesus, slip and slide. All right, so we're just going to come up, lower the heels down. Sorry, team, it's going to just be one of those days, I think. Let's get into some hip opening stuff. So arms come to the side. Inhale, lift your right knee up. Exhale to the side. Inhale, center. Lower, but don't touch down. And again, inhale, lift it up. Exhale out. Inhale, center. Lower, but don't touch down. Again. So just moving with the breath. I think the cold mornings, cold days don't help because I've been used to wearing warm, and now she likes to wear just, a dress all the time, and I'm like, it's not going to happen. So today and yesterday we sort of have to battle over what she has to wear, which is a lot of clothing, to not be cold. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale out. Inhale, center. Exhale down. And last one. Now switch sides. I know the arms are sore. Keep it going. How did your legs feel after Saturday? I hope you felt nice and sore. I'm a bit close to the wall. I'm going to just move over. Keep the shoulders relaxed, arms are nice and taut. Starting to burn in the arms, aren't we? Each time you breathe out, stomach moves in. We're happy Melbournians, 0-0. It's got to be a good feeling, right? Let's hope tomorrow's the same. And then we can start getting out of these lockdowns and maybe find out when the gyms are going to open, hey? One more. We're doing well here, that's the main thing. Alright, bring the arms down. I know they're sore, so just give them a bit of a shoulder roll. Feet can come back to hip width distance apart. We'll get into some more balance in a moment. Let's just do a couple of roll downs. So chin taps into the chest, shoulders come over, and we're coming down vertebrae by vertebrae. Tummy stays braced. As you come down, you're just going to lean forward into your toes. Inhale, and then exhale, come back out of that. So we're just moving with the breath. You might need a couple of breaths to get there. Breath in, and then let's go again. Inhale at the bottom, and then rise back up. See, Anna? So down behind. Good luck. Two more. This is anaranjado, mi amor. So this is just getting us a nice stretch for the back of the legs and also a nice stretch in through your back. One more. Then we'll continue on with some more balancing. So bring the legs together. We'll come into some more balance now. So let's hold on to the inside part of your right foot. Knees stay together. We're getting into our dances first, so you can stay with your arm lifted or you can tip forward. Now today we're going to just do a very traditional style Pilates class, working our core. On Friday we definitely worked the arms. On Saturday lots of legs. So today we're just going back to the core Pilates exercises. Of course I throw in the balancing because I just find it so beneficial. Switch over. So holding onto the left, keeping the knees together. This is negro, no? And then tip forward. No lo abres demasiado. Shoulders relax. Keep lifting that back leg up with your outward breath. Remember when you're breathing out, stomach moves in. And we're going to switch and move over into our start. Come on up. Shoulders stay relaxed. Separating the toes of your supporting foot always, so you don't want to bunch up those muscles in your foot. And then switch. Window arms to come down, and then lift all the way up. Shoulders relax. Bonito, rough kind of negro. Keep going with a nice deep breathing. I love this. Just two more and then we'll get into our tree, and then we're coming straight down onto the mat. So bring the legs together, bring the arms down, right foot along the side of the left leg, digging the heels in, opening the knee out, pressing the belly, and then hands can be either at your heart, third eye, or lift. And one of my friends that does the Spanish class, she's over in Ecuador, she requested yesterday that I do lots of tabletops and abs, so that's what I'll do tomorrow morning. So if you're interested in that kind of exercise, even though I'll be teaching in Spanish, join me. Looking up if you want more. Let's change sides. So just gently bring those arms down, switch to the other foot. Just nodding. And so heart, third eye will lift. Keep the shoulders relaxed the whole time. If there's too much looking up, remember we always repeat this at the end, and we'll be working the core so much that we'll feel a lot more stable when we get there. Ana, no pones nada dentro de tu agua. Si haces, yo voy a quitar la agua. Ana. Si se rega, voy a estar furiosa. Okay? Bring the arms down, release the foot. I'm going to move the mat forward. Have a drink if you need one. And then we're going to come actually onto all fours and just do a little bit of that to begin. No, Ana, estoy comenzando la clase, no estoy terminando. Right, so we're on all fours. Hands underneath the shoulders, our knees are underneath the hips, and we're going to just take opposite arm and leg away and stay nice and still. This is marro. So relax the shoulders, and just staying here nice and still. As you breathe out, you want to feel the stomach move up. Now we're going to just move our arm and leg to the diagonal so they're in a long line away from each other. and staying here. Now you want to feel that your supporting arm is holding you up. You don't want to feel like you're collapsing into it. So just lift up through that arm. 4 more breaths. Cuando tú bajas, yo quiero limpiar tu nariz. So inhale, straighten it out. Exhale out to the diagonal. Tú puedes estar bajo la otra silla. Inhale straight. Exhale and diagonal. Inhale straight. And exhale diagonal. The last couple of nights I've slept with her just to help her. I haven't gone there until like the early hours of the morning, but sure hope it's not going to set us back in terms of the sleep progress. 2 more. Pasa la otra silla. And then lower it down. And we're just going to have a stretch back. And then we're going to go to the other side. Sapa. No? So other arm and leg away. Nice and straight. Just staying still. Shoulders stay away from the ears. Remember, as you're breathing out, stomach lifts up. So sube el estómago. I wrote to Latam this morning because I haven't received my refund yet. And they wrote back to me, and I have to send them all this information, which I've already sent to them. I'm just like, are you seriously that incompetent? So again, I've sent it off. Hopefully I'll get a refund. Everything else has been refunded. Very lucky. Take it to the diagonal and just stay here on the diagonal. Shoulders stay relaxed. Ana, no puedes subir mis piernas. Mi espalda sí. So we're going to go for our movement. So inhale straight, exhale diagonal. Inhale straight and diagonal.
Are you touching my hair? Touching my hair.
Do 4 more, please.
For what? Taking the life and casting the life, and she takes my life. The lights up.
All right, so bring it in. We're going to lower it down, and we're actually going to come onto our elbows just for a quick body tension. So you're going to have your elbows underneath your shoulders. Your palms are together. You want to zip your legs up, take your shoulders. That's weird, that toy just went off by itself. So keeping the stomach braced, you can be up on your knees or onto your toes. We lift. Weight goes back into the heels. Now I want you to have your palms together and just imagine that I'm trying to pull your hands apart. Don't let me do it. And then also imagine that I'm trying to lift your hands up, push down further into the fingers. It'll be a miracle if I don't get sick from her. I feel like I should almost put a mask on inside. Keep this going. Weight back in the heels.
So
No ices. So gently lower yourselves down, and we're going to get into some back exercises again down here on our tummy. So we've got our feet together and our legs are lifted. Then you have your arms together and the arms are lifted. So stay here, 0 movement. I refer this to it as the pin because it's like we're a pin. Everything's been really compacted. When you're breathing out, you're feeling your stomach move in. Ana, pronto voy a cambiar mi puesto, tu cabeza va a caerse. So listen, we're going to open our arms into a V, lift higher, then open your legs into a V and lift higher, and just stay here. Very intense for your upper and lower back. Ana, subes, mueves a la otra parte porque mami va a cerrar sus piernas pronto y no quiero que tú vas a tener tu cabeza atrapada. 2 more breaths. Now zip the legs and the arms up and then lift up, 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 up and relax. Hey, great job. So that there was the upper and lower back again, like we did when we were in the calisthenics, upper and lower back. Planks we did was for stomach. More planks coming up now on our hands this time. Tuck it, zip, lift. Had to get up before she climbed. So we're just holding still again. More planks will come our way later, but after this plank, we're actually going to roll over onto our back. Remember to just keep relaxing the shoulders.
I have to get my mommy. This mommy.
See, so do my mom. Push your weight into your fingers if you're feeling any tension in your wrists, okay? Or you can make a fist be on the knuckles.
Mom, knuckles.
Puñetas. One more. Puñetas.
Yes.
All right, let's come over and we're going to flip onto our back. We're going to start with some roll-ups, which again is a very traditional exercise in Pilates. Your legs straight, hands onto the thigh. No. Chin tucks into the chest, head and shoulders lifted. We're going to roll up. Haces tu rompa cabeza. Inhale when we get to the top, and then exhale coming back down. Déjame tetas, por favor. Just come down really slow. Then when you get up, breathe in, and then rising up again. Okay, se me duele. Then come on down. Me duele cuando tú haces. I don't do a stretch in between, as you know, those of you who've been practicing with me for a long time, because I like to keep the tension in the belly the whole time. And if we have a stretch in between, then the tension goes, which is making it harder for me. That's all right. Better than easier. I can't get up. There we go. I lift it. That makes it easier. Now, team, we're going to keep this going, but if you want more, cross your hands over your chest and rise on up. Oh, will be with us next week because it will be a day off for the teachers before the public holiday. Like they need another day off anyway. So there's going to be an extra long weekend for them next week. So yeah, I'm going to be here Monday and Tuesday. This is a normal week of schoolwork. So no days off like last week and next week. Anna prefers it when Alba's around, so that's all right. You're pushing me. After this one, we're going to go back to arms being out in front. But legs are bent. No más. Ya estás tratando hacer enojarme, no quiero. So sitting tall at the top and then coming back down. So the reason that I do the crossed arm is just because when we get to the bent leg and the arms straight, it makes it feel quite doable after the arms being crossed.
This is a
We're going to just do 2 more like that before we go for the crossed arm. Making me work, earn my breakfast. So after this one, when we get back down, arms are going to come crossed over the chest.
See you later.
Haces tu rompa cabeza.
No.
She's got a puzzle here that she's not even paying any attention to. No coges tus cosas tú. Por favor, Ana. Mami, dear, ¿tú vas a raspar el piso después mami va a estar triste?
No.
Sí, porque ese es el raspa el piso. We've got 2 more like that, and then we're going to get into a move that's called preparation. And it's preparation for our panty dog, which will work quite intensely into the lower abdominals. Yo no quiero que estés encima de mí más. Yo estoy haciendo un ejercicio que no necesitas estar encima, mami. So when you get down, just take your arms and legs away and reach long. Now inhale, toes to butt, hands to ceiling. Exhale, knees come into chest and you reach forward. Inhale, toes to butt, hands to ceiling. Exhale, push away. That's round 1. Inhale, toes to butt, hands to ceiling. Exhale, push the legs straight and arms come forward. Inhale, toes to butt, hands to ceiling. Exhale, push away. Inhale, toes to butt, hands to ceiling. Exhale, and our legs come on an angle more. Inhale, toes to butt, hands to ceiling. Push away. Final level is our Charlie Chaplin legs. Inhale, toes to butt, hands to ceiling. Exhale, push up, and you've got your feet away from each other. Now inhale, toes to butt, hands to ceiling. Push away. Choose one of those options. Our arms only move when they're out. The exhalation. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay up. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, stay up. Inhale, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, stay up. Inhale, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, stay up. Inhale, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, stay up. Inhale, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, stay up. Inhale, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, stay up. Inhale, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, stay up. Inhale, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, stay up. Inhale, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, stay up. Toes to butt, hands to ceiling. Push away and deservingly you get a stretch. Fantastic. So now we're going to get in just to some lower abdominals in isolation. So that'll be just lower abdominals working. Now you can have the legs bent and just do one leg floating away at the time, or you can have the legs straight and one leg lowering at a time. So you choose whichever option you want today. One more each way. I'm going to ask you to bring your knees in. So pull the knees in and just go for a bit of a roll in and out. And we're going to go for something that's called roll like a ball. So you've got to hold in a little bit tight, and your aim is to come up and not let the feet come down. So inhale, roll back, exhale, lift up. Inhale, roll back, exhale, and lift up. Keep that coming. This is often an exercise where people let wind go. So if it happens, I mean, you're at home, I feel sorry for people when it happens in the class. I always feel like, oh, it's pretty embarrassing. But just know that it does happen. It's all right, 4 more. It's a nice massage for your spine, and that's why it's a very traditional Pilates exercise. 1 more. And stop there. So we're going to bring our feet down. We're going to bring our arms forward. We're going to draw our shoulders away from the ears, and then we're going to come on back. So this here is a boat pose. Shoulders stay relaxed. You want more? Legs come up. You do not have to do the leg option. You can keep them down, but we want to keep our shoulders relaxed. Just 4 more breaths. So bring the feet back down, lift yourselves back up, and we're going to actually come onto all fours again, and we're going to just start some of the back sequences like we did earlier. Go through them again. So we're in our horse stance, which means your knees are underneath your hips, hands are underneath your shoulders always draw them back away from your ears so you're elongating the neck. Opposite arm and leg, inhale, lift it up, exhale and bring them in. Inhale, lift them up, exhale and bring them in. So we're not doing exactly the same exercises. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. But we're just doing everything to work our core. 4 more. This next one's going to land down, the other side's going to lift up without any break. Let's go. Let's go for 4 more. believe that's the fourth one. I might be mistaken. If I am, sorry. Let's come onto our elbows again. So we're going for another body tension. So palms are together, shoulders away from the ears. If you want to bring your legs together and then lift up and push your weight back. So again, imagine I've got a hold of your wrists and I'm trying to pull them apart. So you've got to push your hands together with more force. Then imagine I've got a hold of the wrist still and I'm trying to lift the fingers up. So push down into the mat from your forearm, elbow, all the way down, and relax the shoulders. Keep focusing on your breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Each outward breath, tummy lifts. Let's go for really strong breaths to get us there. 4 more only. No. Team, too good. Just lower yourselves down and we'll get to a little bit more for our belly now. And we're going to, our back, and we're going to go for a swimmer. And we're going for upper and lower back together at the same time, roughly a minute. So you can just keep going with the legs if you don't want to incorporate arms. If you're happy to do both, join me now. We want to have our kicking going pretty fast and the legs kick from your hips. Okay, so it's not a bend at the knee. With your arms, the movement comes from your shoulders. So it's not a movement at your elbows and definitely not a movement from your wrists. So it's a really tight, compact, fast, controlled move. And the beauty of this is you can have your forehead down. You can have your chin tucked in, relaxing your neck, or you can be up like me. You know, I didn't read what you wrote before, Grace. I'm sorry. I'm going to read it soon. Gosh, I went and just put the screen down and I didn't even read. Apologies. Come up higher. I think it's I love the sun today. I think that's what it says. Hold it here. Lift up. Don't move. Don't move. Let's stay here for a few seconds. Yeah, I think that's what it says. And that's a glorious day. Bring it down. Great job. So we're going for another plank. Hands under the shoulders, tuck your toes, zip the legs, up we come. Yeah. We went down to Westerfolds Park this morning to the lovely, just with the sun, the river, the beautiful trees, just gorgeous. My Thursday walks can't be as long as usual, so my Thursday walking partner has become also my Monday morning walk as of today. So we at least try and get down to the river and just get a bit of that country feel, I guess, before heading back to the city. Okay, so knees down, toes together, sit back. And now we're going to flip over and we're going to actually have a seat. And I'm going to face you guys because this seat is a Pilates exercise, but it's also a stretch. So you want to take your legs out as wide as they can go. And you're going to take your arms out and all you're doing is you're exhaling, touching opposite foot and then coming up. And then exhale, go the other foot and then come up. Please try and keep the legs straight. So if they need to be further forward, or if you're more flexible, go out further, do that. If you can't reach your foot, just anywhere along the leg is absolutely fine. The main thing is just to add a twist. You're working in your waist. Okay. Pena sentada centro. She's like my koala. My friend told me that there's actually, her parents saw koalas at Westerfolds. We always saw a platypus, the same friend and mine, not the one I walk with, but a different friend. The friend I walk with, we see kangaroos a lot. But we need more time to get deeper into the park. Today we just got to the river and then we came straight back because it takes about half an hour to walk there. Oh, poor little thing, she's all congested. All right, the next one's coming down and you're going to hold it down, and let's go for a quick stretch here. We are going to do a couple of boat poses more, don't worry, and we're also going to do some tabletop, so not like tomorrow, which is going to be a little bit more tabletop oriented. And then just move your way over to the other side. Can you get it? Tengo que? Claro que sí. So we're going to get into some boat poses. So have a seat. Now, if you feel like you're going to need to fold your mat for more padding underneath your glutes, do so, especially if you've got a weaker back. Arms come forward, shoulders stay relaxed, and we're just going to tip back. Again, very traditional in terms of the stomach exercises that we're doing today and the core, back, weight. Inhale, open. Exhale, lift. Mat viene de jueves. Sí. Inhale, open. Exhale and lift. So it looks like Ramiro is going to go back to work next week. His boss said to him yesterday that he's just been working Sundays at the moment, but he's going to be working too hard. So it'll be interesting. Hopefully the people aren't going to be going crazy when things open. I say that a lot, but I fear that they will. Jim! Están viendo diciendo, no viene a comerme o no. Quieren que tú lo comes. Cuidado tu agua cuando tú subes. One more team, then we will get into our first boat pose. So bring the arms back. Hands, you can either have pointed towards you, out to the side, or however you want. Bring the legs in a little bit separated, so hip width distance, and then lift your hips up. No movement in these ones. Yummy, vegetable. I wanted to get her vegetable intake up when she's sick, particularly. 4 more breaths here. So this is all good for the underside. Despacio cuando tú bajas. So gently lower your hips down, and then we're going to come with our legs forward and bring the arms out again. Inhale, open. Exhale, lift up. Here we go again. Inhale, open, and then exhale, come forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, and lift up. Cuidado. She's using the 2 chairs to get down. Despacio, por favor. No quiero escuchar ninguna boom. Muy bien. Just a couple more, please. So this is all about your deep abdominals. No, gracias. So arms, we want to bring them in. Gracias. Touch the chin. Bring the feet in, and up we come again. Now, I did want to do a change here. So I think I'm going to do a different change. So what's going to happen instead of staying still, extending one leg out, bring it on in, and then extend. I was going to do a different variation. This is the one that fit in with Anna being on me. So keep pushing the hip up in between each one. Gracias, amor. Muy dulce. Huh? Just 4 more. Ten mucho cuidado, va a caer encima. Alright, so gently lower ourselves down, and we're going to lower all the way onto our back again. Feet are still narrow, and they're underneath your knees to lift up into your shoulder bridge. So from here, we inhale, open the knees. We exhale and squeeze the knees together. Inhale, open the knees. Exhale, squeeze them together. Not so fast as I'm doing because I'm just preventing that. So inhale, lift open. Exhale and squeeze the knee.
Mommy?
Mm.
Yeah,
Inhale to open. Exhale and squeeze, keeping the hips pushing up. Do 4 more only. And then we're going to get into some upper and lower belly combined work. Okay, darling. So open it up. See, Julie. Bring our legs in. Head and shoulders lifted. We're going to do our crisscross. So one leg goes away, and you twist to it, and then the other leg. Oh, sorry, I'm twisting the wrong way. No more. So we're twisting away from the leg. Keep this going, please. No puedo trabajando. All right, so bring the legs in and just give them a little bit of a release, rolling in and out, and then we're going to just do one more exercise for the upper and lower. Oh, my arm is stuck. All right, so arms are lifted, legs are lifted, same arm and leg pushing them away. And then the other side. Same arm and leg away. And eso es muy malo. Oh. Okay, siéntate. No llores. Tú sientas en mi cabeza, después tú llores. Shh. Same arm and leg away. Yeah. Keep it going. She's more clean in it now that she's sick. It's sort of disgusting because she's slobbering all over me. No. Okay, just hold it in, knees in. So estás con mucho moco. Es mucho. All right, so we're going to just take the legs up again. We're lifting the head. We've just got 2 more exercises for the upper and lower belly combined. So this one, all we're doing is keeping the upper body lifted to keep the back down. Both legs are moving away. And then go again. Do 4 more. Then we're going to have a stretch and just do one last exercise. Your head will come down with the next one. Ese lápiz va a poner en la basura. Okay, so hug the knees in. Just release again. And so the head's going to stay down this one. Legs are back up to 90 degrees. Arms are back up. And then both arms and legs are going to move away at the same time. Bring it up and then move away. Like I said, a miracle if I don't get sick.
I can't get sick because Mom is a witch.
And bring the knees in. And we're going to do our roll like a ball one last time. So holding in nice and tight. Exhale up. Inhale, bring it back. And then exhale, roll it up. Keep this going. You're going to have your back rounded. It's one of the few exercises in a Pilates class that your back is not straight. Roll down is another one. This one we keep our back rounded. 4 more. Backy last. Great job, team. A very traditional style class today. I'm going to come up to standing. Grab a quick drink if you feel like you might get dizzy before you get up. And then I'll move the screen.
I feel so good.
To get into that balance in.
It's also hard. It's hard to play so much out.
So feet together, step onto your left foot, arms float, and we lift off our right. We're in our aeroplane. Switch it over. Onto the right leg, arms straight, left leg lifts. And out of that we come. Let's get into our lockdown balance. So arms aside. This is not so traditional, but I'm not giving up on this lockdown balance. I want to get better one day. Hold on to the foot. Shift it on out. Let's switch. Foot's always just the option. You can just hold the knee up to the side, that's fine. And bring that one in, lower it down. Tree pose. Open it out. So remember, like I said, tomorrow morning I will be doing lots of trees. No, tabletops and abs as requested by my crazy friend over in Ecuador. I'm going to switch. So if you couldn't look up earlier, you probably can now. So that's the benefit of working the core. Didn't do a lot for the waist, I have to admit. Maybe I'll throw in a waist session on Wednesday. Do you want a waist session on Wednesday? Don't know if you do this. Grace, I think you do Wednesday mornings. I know you do Monday, Friday, Saturday. I'm not sure about Wednesday. Let me know if you're happy to do some waist. I'll pull you in. Don't know if I did waist last Wednesday though. I always lose track of what we've done and when. Bring the arms down, release the foot. We're going to just do some roll downs like we did at the start, just to show that you've got more length now. So breath in, chin tucks into the chest, shoulders come over, and we're coming down vertebrae by vertebrae. Leaning forward into your toes if you need more stretch, and come on out. And while we're doing this, let's think about those brave teenage girls in North Queensland who are suing the government about the Adani mine. So let's hope that they get a win so that they can stop this Adani mine going ahead once and for all. The environmental impact is going to be disastrous. I don't know why our government's so backward anyway. That's what I want to say. Do one more, please. Facing the belly. You should feel you can go down a little bit lower. Do you? Let's take a jumper off. Shake it out, team. Thanks so much for joining me today. And let me know if you want to have a waist class on Wednesday. I'm more than happy to put that in if you want. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy the sun. Enjoy it. Pobrecita, mi enfermita. Oh, thanks, Grace.